Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm the Mysterious JG, and freshly gargled. Although I've got that great salt taste in my mouth now, and I'm ready to go help this guy find whoever was selling him fake boner pills. Suppose there's any chance that's going to be, I can't remember the character's name, but we had that snake oil salesman character from Red Dead Redemption 1 who was one of the more fun and actually likable. He's that lovable con man character from fiction, where if you knew them in real life, you might not like them quite so much, particularly if they had ever conned you. But in fiction, they're like a lovable scamp and rogue. I wonder if it's going to be that guy.
I'll keep looking here. If you can check the other side of the river.
Okay.
You okay, girl? Let's go.
Hey, there's Trevor Murdoch, or Trevor Martin, or Trevor from, seems like we ran, it seems like as a reference, like an intentional reference it had to be, we ran into Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 4. If I start to miss this game, and if anybody watching this LP really is enjoying this LP more than other stuff on my channel and would like to see something similar to carry on, it's not crazy that I might do Grand Theft Auto 4 as a Let's Play. It would be the 8 billionth Let's Play of that game out there. I don't think I'd bring anything new to the table that hasn't been done. But it's just as far as you wander around, you have story missions, you have fun characters. Yeah, I could enjoy that, possibly. If I was going to do any Grand Theft Auto game, and I didn't have to worry about copyright strikes, I would love to go Let's Play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which is a sentimental favorite of mine, but such a big part of that gameplay experience for me was the 80s soundtrack. I'd either have non-stop copyright strikes, or I'd have to go into the options and kill all the music, which would... It might still be a fun game, but it would really change the experience for me. It would be like going back and watching the Blues Brothers, but all the musical numbers are cut out and it's just the story scenes. It wouldn't be the same. Anyways. And, you know, flock of seagulls, they got to make their money. I don't fault them.
Easy. Morning.
Well, that's a weird way to greet somebody. Easy.
Fellers?
Hey there, Easy Rider.
Partner?
Buffalo Bill.
Howdy. Quite a country.
The big country dreams stay with you. Pushing desperately on the pull door here at the Midvale School for the Gifted.
Full of such beautiful things.
Yeah.
Shut up, buddy. I guess I just parked my horse in the middle of the intersection, and that's upsetting people. Here we go.
What's that smell?
Could it be poop? Here at the outhouse?
Sell any miracle cures lately? Hear that rhino horn is real hard to come by.
I get it. Just keep it down, will you?
Oh, he's hiding in there.
He's a vile man.
With the limp dick. What is going on? Oh, he's in there.
Do the women out here a favor.
What is happening?
Here, please.
Okay, he's hiding in... He's literally hiding... Like, we don't even have the option of like... Okay, it's weird. I would think the game would be structured in such a way that we would... Like, if this was Mass Effect, there'd be like an eightfold story branching path that could come out of all the different ways we could do this. But I would think we would... This is an important weapon mod. This one needs you to get it through customs. But I would think that we would have the option of, okay, give me money and I won't go sell you out. Or, here's a home robbery lead I will give you as an in-game bonus for not selling me out, or you go sell him out. Also, we're not doing anything to keep him there, so why in the world would the guy not leave? Oh, okay. I guess now is where we get a choice. Do I have the option to save here before I do this? No. We're locked in forever. Well, I can't abide me some cheap fake boner pills.
Shit over behind the woodworks.
Okay, I'm gonna make him drown in that shithole.
Alright, let's see how this plays out, because we haven't gotten any kind of reward for this.
You must be excited. About to set right a great moral wrong and all.
You mess with the man, you meet the bull.
Even though this bull doesn't have any horns, because, you know, flaccid. I could still mislead him? Well, I can't do anything to him now. Let's keep our horse nearby so we can get out of this situation quickly once we...
Got you.
I'll got you, human.
You know I ain't much for tough talk. I've had to quiet the occasional loudmouth in my shit.
Oh, to chop your pecker off, you goddamn bunko artist. No.
Wait. I worked for the other customers, I swear. Did you take it like I said?
Shut your bone box. Rhino horn, my ass. You sold me hardtack in a bottle.
Stay the hell away from me. I don't deserve the end.
Is he literally gonna murder him in shit? Because I'm wondering now what if we'd misled. Like, is there any reward for this? Oh, we lost morality.
Yeah. Mess with me. See what happens. Let's see you sell your rhino bunk now. Listen,
Seems that was gonna happen to him sooner or later.
it's like I was never here. You never saw me, okay?
So I guess the game's morality is we should have known that he was going to murder this guy. Whatever. Again, we lost morality point. The game is just like every so often it's like, you know what? Here's the situation, and we're going to take away morality points from you. 'Cause I feel like if we found the guy, like if we agreed to go find the guy, because we didn't have any option of saying no. Like it's either we just ignore this quest completely, or we go out to find the guy.
Hey there, puss.
Oh, that's nice. We got to praise a cat.
Hey, move it!
Hey, man, are you ready for move it? Okay, whatever. What I'm getting at is, like, yeah, so what we were supposed to do is tell the guy we were going to help him, then go out to help him, find a person who clearly was guilty of being a fraudster, and help them escape. Like, why would that have been the morally correct thing to do? Hey there, buddy.
Hey,
Morning, sir.
It's Brett Kavanaugh. Wanted for trying to force himself on a girl at a party, and then being a self-entitled douchebag. Look for him. Oh, dead or alive, an outlaw. Assault, intimidation. He's seen a gnarly rock. Okay, he's an outlaw, so he's probably going to have some folks with him.
Bart Kavanaugh. He's one of them boys down from Laramie. They say they businessmen chasing up land deals.
Oh.
I know higher guns when I see him.
Laramie. I'm acquainted with some
Oh
of
yeah,
those
these
fellas.
guys were
Yeah, Mayor's got a
assholes.
strange tolerance. But this one's gone too far. He's up north of here, the other side of the mountain.
Tell me about this bounty.
Big fella.
What's his charge?
Intimidation, the destruction of property, violent assault. But they're all things we turn a blind eye to now if you're from those parts. Or so I'm instructed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I got you. So he's fighting the unjust mayor here.
Okay. Why are we after this fella then?
Bart Kavanaugh got fresh with the wrong girl. A cattleman's daughter. He's what you'd call an example to the rest.
Indeed. I guess I know my job then.
Capture or kill, whatever you gotta do.
Punish the one outlaw, a bunch of guys that you know are a bunch of criminals and evil bastards who happen to annoy someone with enough power to warrant having something done. Okay, I was waiting for the map to update, but I believe it's already updated. The Big Roller. Big Val was a TV show, so. Okay, so here we're going to leave behind these NWO strawberries. Because we're Vanderlyn gang for life. Well, except that's demonstrably not true. I'm trying really hard not to... I mean, I don't know how much more I could have hit on the left stick to go left of that group of trees that I just kind of went to the right of there. Okay, some stranger mission here. I wonder if this will lead to someone getting murdered in poop and me losing morality. Or falling off a cliff.
See that? Feller's dead down there. Must have gone off the cliff.
Yeah.
Did you push
He's
him?
from that cabin up the way there. Poor bastard. Well, guess I'll tell the sheriff when I get to town.
Huh. Not sure what I meant to get out of this, other than it's some kind of test. Or I have to try really hard not to fall to my death while going down to investigate for myself. But it's first chance in a while we've had to save our frickin' game. And by first chance in a while, I mean, wait a second. Here, oh, it's my last boy that we weren't going to save over. I mean, I've had plenty of chances, but the last time I thought to save, I couldn't save. Okay, so let's try. Oh boy, this really feels like we're gonna... Damn setup, King. Well, we got down here safely. We found his dead animals. We don't get to eat horse meat in this game. Oh, come on, game. He just walked over something that looked a lot worse than that. Bride photograph. Oh, no. This must be, Bill, the snake charmer. Aw. Well, they said he was from some shed over yonder. I don't really know where the shed is. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to climb back up this cliff either. If there's a correct, safe way to do this, I don't know that I have the patience to find it. Because I'm going to want to keep hitting the run button. Well, I don't want my horse plunging off the cliff trying to come get to me. So we might have to try to find a less steep place where we can get back up. Then, in theory, we could look around maybe like if you're gonna make some of these strangers quests, it's like I'm trying to think: is it really just they put in a bunch of content where there's really nothing to it, or am I sometimes giving up on stuff where I'm supposed to follow up and explore? Like they mentioned a cabin, so you could, in theory, say I'm gonna go find the cabin, and there might be like interesting loot in the cabin. I mean, there's that burned out cabin over there. Is that maybe what this is supposed to be about? How often do I use this when the story doesn't specifically instruct me to? That looks like it's pretty much already burnt out and destroyed. Like, it's not someplace it's supposed to live. Someplace somebody lived. What was that little... There was some third option appeared on the bottom right corner there. Briefly. I suppose between videos I could Google RDR2 bride photo and see if there was something I'm supposed to be doing with this, but in the meantime I'm going to lose this point on the map. I guess I can vaguely try to recall that I was kind of north by northeast of the E in West Elizabeth, near Monto's Rest. What is that? Corpse. Okay. If I ride away from this thing, it's entirely likely that whatever I could have done here will despawn.
You, mister. All good.
Some kind of hostile force appeared on my minimap for a moment, but I guess it was a snake or something. There's another straight like this. They do not want me to do this. Go. Yeah, I don't want you to go off the cliff either, horse. Okay, so just the I think I mentioned this a long time ago. I was like, I wonder if that. I'm terrible at the shooting challenges, and that was one. That stranger showed up early in the game, and I just ignored them. So apparently they will continue to occasionally spawn. That's nice to know. But I have no great interest in getting into a shooting contest with this guy. I believe he's Mexican and not Cuban. But I feel like I'd get into Grand Theft Auto Vice City territory where he'd be like, "You're the main man, man. You're doing a great job, man. You got big cojones, man." And then as soon as you do anything wrong, he's like, "You suck, man. You got the tiny cojones, man." They kept going back and forth. It was hilarious.
Who put a
You
rock
all right,
in the
fella?
middle of the road?
Oh.
Hey, you there? Hi.
Hi.
Would you mind watching my stuff while I head to find another wagon?
Sure.
You're a kind man. I'll be back, fit as a fiddle. Boss ain't gonna be happy about this.
So
Where there's normally ain't rocks on this road.
we just got morality points. It feels silly not to be robbing this guy, all things considered. Suppose we could have declined and then gone to find a wagon for him. But there's obviously a lockbox here we can't rob. Oh, you can take a bunch of moonshine. Valerian root. Well, does it actually do me any good? No, it really doesn't. Will I lose points for stealing his moonshine? So in theory, I could... Oh, gold pocket watch. Yeah, say in theory, I could... Well, it's no longer showing up on my steelometer. I could load my game and not rob this guy. Because the Valerian route really didn't do me any good. But apparently I got a boost to my nice guy meter just by telling him I would guard his stuff. I don't know. It seems... This just seems silly. Because I kind of doubt you can wait around for hours and this NPC will even return. It doesn't seem like that's a thing.
Sir!
Yes, sir. Patriot Computers ad. There's like a 95% chance you've never seen this ad, but every time he goes, sir, I think, yes, sir, based on this silly ad. Locate Brett Kavanaugh. He is wanted, dead or alive, by liberals. By libtard cucks. We think that just because some rich white asshole who went to a school with a golf course, never mind. I'm not going to finish that. There's a whole John Oliver thing on Brett Kavanaugh where he basically points out his approach to the accusation is almost as horrifying as the accusation itself, as far as should this guy be in a lifelong appointment deciding our laws. No, you know what? Release this damn thing. Get rid of this thing. Is that him? Seems like this would be another guy.
It ain't the drink, I tell you. Dysentery, or some such.
You Kavanaugh?
Hey, hey, who's there? Damn, bounty.
Yeah, see, this doesn't seem like it was a good idea. Well, you know what? I could still capture him alive. In theory.
You gonna be a lesson for the rest.
Okay, this is really dumb.
You picked the wrong bounty, my friend.
Because I kind of want to capture him alive, but oh, this is Kavanaugh? Where'd the other guys go?
Okay.
Okay, this is getting silly now. I need to...
Just to stand up to the left.
This is really dumb the way I'm going to do this, but it still might work. It shouldn't work, but it still might work. No, it's not going to work. Okay. I didn't mean to question that guy. They didn't really give me a whole lot of other things to do. I could sneak around the place. We'll see where this leads me at, yeah. Oh, is that Kavanaugh himself? Yeah, I think this is actually Kavanaugh.
No! No! No!
God damn it. Okay, fine. The main thing is, you gotta know which one he is, so you don't kill him. And I screwed that up. Well, now, because now I want to capture him alive. I know there's no difference in money. Let's see if this is before or after I've done the mission. Yeah, I'd like to capture him alive so I can talk shit to him while I'm bringing him back. Because, you know, this game sometimes has a stealth mechanic where you can knock people out, which is why I was creeping up behind that one guy who looked drunk. And sometimes it doesn't. Like, I came up behind him and I was allowed to talk to him. I guess I could have intimidated him. But no, I wanted to freaking stealth knock him out or stealth kill him so that I could get, you know, whatever game. You know, I sometimes find myself frustrated with, well, there's an LPer who won't be named who plays high difficulty games very skillfully, but sometimes when things go poorly, he starts going off on game mechanics and blaming design. But, this game, I will say, it does seem, because I'm not claiming to be super skilled, but it does seem like this game's mechanics veer wildly from one mission to the next on, like, what you can do. For all of his faults, Kojima tends to make it so there's always, like, multiple ways to get through each situation. In this game, it's like, yeah, there's a specific way we want you to deal with this, and that's the only thing that's going to work this time. So where is this camp at now? Here it is. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try this again. Because I would like to capture this guy alive. So that I can get the praise of Revolver Ocelot. When we come back next time, we'll see if we can do it. Because I thought I knew which one he was based on his shirt color. And last time I accidentally killed him. We'll try again next time. It'll be great. You'll love it. See you then.